Content is your cash flow. Content is your currency. Content is your gateway to your next 5-figure month, 6-figure year, $1 million business. And social media is your gateway and support system to help increase your bank account balance and bottom line.
Wow.
And the best part is it is absolutely free and organic. We live in an unprecedented time right now, today in 2023, compared to back in the day in the 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, where our ancestors and some relatives that are still here were really working hard to build a business. In this digital economy, all of us are competing for one thing. Can you guess what that is? Attention. We are fighting for people's attention, and now the attention span of most individuals is anywhere from 7 to 15 seconds or sometimes even less. And that's why it is so critical that when you are posting content, you want to make sure that you are captivating your audiences and people's attention within those first 3 seconds with hooks, not just words, but also visuals, movement, facial expressions, text and captions on the screen. And so today we are going to be talking about how to simplify the process of selling on social. And what it really comes down to is you being your authentic self. And that's why today we're going to expand on showing up authentically as you, but then also understand where are you allocating your time and energy. So let's go back to when you were 5 years old. You've been selling your whole life. Some of you feel like, I don't know how to sell, I'm scared to sell. But think about that first day of kindergarten when you walked into the classroom and you were nervous. You didn't know nobody in that room, but you found and mustered the courage to just go up to one of those stranger kids and say, "Hi, my name's Eleanor. What's your name?" They tell you your name, you start a conversation, you get to know people, know one another. And then now, before you know it, that person's your best friend. But guess what? You had to sell yourself. And when it comes to your content and social media, that's what you're doing. You need to be consistently in people's face, in their feed, wherever your audience is. And now today, this might sound scary, but you need to be posting at least 3 to 4 times a day. If that seems too daunting, at least one. But you've got to think about it. If content is currency, your leverage is social media. The more that you put out, the more opportunities you have to have eyes on your business and on your brand to build awareness, to build connection. And that connection eventually turns into conversions. Because again, it's more than just content. People don't just buy your product or service or your offer, they're also buying you. So you need to make sure that you're investing in yourself, in your mindset, and your confidence. When you have confidence, you're going to have more clarity. When you have more clarity, you're going to be able to have those hard conversations and overcome more objections when you actually get on the phone with your potential prospect. And also, you want to make sure that you know your offer inside out. I met with a couple of my members and clients in my program the other day, and she was explaining her offer, and I was like, okay, whoa, we need to refine that whole thing. She wasn't really clear. She didn't have a lot of clarity on it. And the key is when you need to know what your offer is and why you are selling it. But it's more than just the tangibles and the deliverables, but it's really about what is the transformative experience that you are giving your audience, that you are giving your prospective client. That's what you're selling. So for example, I like to go to fitness just because my background is in fitness. If you're a fitness coach, you may say, well, I sell workouts and exercise programs and nutrition programs so clients can lose weight and they'll be healthier. No, that's not what you're selling. What you're selling is confidence so that your clients can feel sexier with their husband in the bedroom, again, after having that baby. You see the difference? She's going to feel more confident after working with you. She's going to feel more sexier with her husband and when she goes out to the beach and have the energy to play with her kids. So it's deeper than that. Just like, for example, I'm not just selling you done for you content marketing strategies for social media so you can grow your business along with the backend automation and funnel sequences and processes, so you can make more money. Yeah, you're going to, as a result, if you do it consistently, you show up, you are going to achieve and increase your income. But I'm also selling you time, freedom, and experiences. When you understand exactly when content becomes less stressful and you understand exactly what to post, exactly how to speak to your audience. So when people do come to your page and feed, they are binging it. They're like, oh my gosh, who is this person? I need to work with them. But it's not just that. They're going to go through your process, and because it's automated, you're going to get your time freedom back. When you have more time freedom, along with your income is scaling, now you're able to have more experiences with your family, with your friends, go on those several vacations that you want to throughout the year without a thought, and have fun and enjoy life while you're still enjoying your work. When you think about selling, what you're selling is an emotional and intimate experience for your audience, and it's your job as the coach or the business owner to convey that in your messaging and convey that when you're connecting with prospective clients. And so when you're on the call with someone, you want to think about sales as service, as offering help. You're not there to like get this check. Have you ever been in a program where you just felt like you were another number? Like you just felt like you were hassled and like you felt all this pressure from the person that you're on the phone with so they could just get this sale or get this commission? That's not how you want your business to come across or your services to come across. You are a service, and you are almost like a doctor where someone's coming to you with a specific problem and a specific pain, and you are the expert that's going to help them with that specific solution, fill in that gap. Currently, they are here. Okay, this is A. They're starting out. They have this problem. They're frustrated. And they're wanting to get here, like, aha, I feel free, I feel lighter, I feel so much clarity, I'm getting to my goal and my end destination. And in between that, you're filling in the gap with your specific roadmap and frameworks and methodologies that's unique to you and your program and your offer to get them from A to B. And now let's go back to the time concept. You want to think about, what are your IPAs? You should, everyone, if you're running a business, you should have income producing activities that you want to make sure that you have put into place. And so I want you to write this down, or, just remember this. The activities that you want to focus on are build, borrow, and buy. Okay. Build, borrow, and buy. And so let's focus on build right now. So build is you leveraging your personal account and your audiences. Because yes, content is cash flow, content is currency. So what you're going to do is you want to make sure that you're posting consistently on your Instagram, on your LinkedIn, on your TikTok, on your Facebook profile, within your community of your groups. So right now, if you don't have a Facebook group, I highly recommend creating one, or you can create another community outside of Facebook group, but you want to be building a community now. And this is a great way to build a pool of leads that you can tap into whenever you do have an offer or a freebie or a workshop. You're going to go to them first, and they're already more loyal than a stranger. Also, tap into your email list and send out consistent emails where you're giving value, free game, asking questions, offer them into your world. Show up in your stories, your personal stories on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and do polls, ask questions, get insight, and then start a conversation in the DM. Go live. Going live is such an excellent way, and it's the fastest way to build rapport and trust with your audience, because they're getting to see you in real time. This is not curated. I might mess up. I might have something in my hair. It doesn't matter, but it's real and it's authentic. And then always have a direct call to action. For example, if you know yourself, okay, you've been struggling with social media and your content marketing creation and your messaging, and you really have been struggling to get your next sell or have those conversations, you're feeling a little bit timid, you're not sure what to say. If that's you, I'm currently offering complimentary strategy sessions to dive into your current social media. What's your strategy? What's your game plan? What's your content look like? And then give you a 7-day sales plan for actually getting your first conversion or booking your first call. If you know that's something that you would love to have, just go ahead and comment or send me a direct message with the word sell, SELL, and I would love to connect with you and help you overcome some of those limiting beliefs and get your next sell. But let's go back into it. So first we have build, now we have borrow. Borrow is leveraging other people's audiences. Okay, so you have your own audience, but maybe you know a friend or a business counterpart who has similar people that are your ideal client in their audience. That is a great way for you to, hey, you know what, let's do a collab and go live together. Now, when you go live on a specific topic, they are basically inviting you into their world, into their people. And now you can leverage that and build more brand awareness from leveraging that person's audience. You can also post in other people's Facebook groups which is a great way where you can actually promote your business, promote an offer, build rapport and connections. Do an IG story takeover. Maybe again, you have a friend and you guys choose to take over each other's story accounts for the day. And that's you basically having the opportunity to have an intimate conversation and connection with their audience, which is really cool because then you can also like DM them and connect with them and then be featured on a podcast. Become a guest on a podcast. Especially new podcasters, they're always looking for new people to have on their show. And so this is, again, a great way for you to leverage their audience. Or you can also like reach out to podcasts that you can research that are new and up and coming that are similar and related to your niche. Third is buy. So you have build, borrow, and now buy. Buy means you are buying and starting to run ads, paid ads to build brand awareness. This is great because you can like really be really specific on who you want to target. You can also pay for a shout out on another page or another platform or connect with an influencer. And this is basically you posting one of your best pieces of content on someone else's page who already has a huge audience. Some range anywhere from 50 to 200, and then some go even higher than that. And again, a great way for you to create awareness and drive traffic to you. But you want to make sure when you're doing all this, is your back end in order and in line? If someone were to come to you, like, I want to work with you, do you have a sales process taking them from, new lead prospect to nurturing them? Maybe they get a freebie, which we're going to talk about here in a second, an email or something, or they go directly to booking a call. But you do want to have some kind of process within your system of how you're actually going to take your client from a stranger to know, like, and trust you to eventually a buyer. And then the activities that you should be doing daily. You should always constantly be working to build rapport and build relationships with your audience or even potential other businesses that you can leverage. Always be providing free value and free game to your audience based off of what you do and who you serve, and something that's actually going to speak to their problem, bring problem awareness to what they're experiencing, and then position yourself as the expert, as the solution that they're looking for. And then one-on-one interaction. So actually getting in the DM, having conversations in Messenger, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and on Instagram, like having those conversations to get to know your audience, see what they need. And it doesn't have to directly mean you're selling them something, but maybe you just find like, I have this, free guide or free video or free group that I know you'd find so much value in. I would love, if you're interested, I could share the link. And then 9 times out of 10, they're like, yes, please share it. And then bonus activities. Create a free offer. So you heard me talk about free offer. You should be creating some form, you should have created or plan to create a free offer. And that could be like a free PDF guide, giving them specific tips and strategies based off your niche and your industry. Or you have like a free video series or video doing the same exact thing. Or you come up with like a 3-day challenge. That's very specific to a certain outcome. For example, I'm going to be having a stories challenge coming up where it's basically giving my audience free value and tips on how to use the power of storytelling on social media, specifically on Instagram, using like polls and all of the features that Instagram has to lead to a conversion in a sale. And so if that's something that you're interested in, just DM or comment story below, and I would love to connect with you and invite you there. And then maybe you have an upcoming masterclass. Again, free game, free value that's going to help direct traffic directly to you, build your list and grow your community. So when it comes to selling on social media, it's really just you showing up as your authentic self. You consistently showing up confidently with clarity about your offer of how you help deliver a transformative experience to your audience with a specific outcome that you know that they're looking for, and then leading them with specific call to actions to lead to a conversation in the DM or to lead them to a link in your bio to grab a freebie and take action. And then you have an email nurture list that's going to eventually lead them into a masterclass or booking a call. But it's all a process. It's all a segue. But the most important thing is you choosing to show up consistently. Again, content is your cash flow. It is your currency. Social media is your way to leverage that. And you need to do it consistently, not just once a week, but 3 to 4 times a day. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm telling you, I promise you, I'm going to challenge you for the next 30 days. Whenever you're watching this video, for the next 30 days, not starting next Monday, not starting next week, but starting today or starting tomorrow, depending on what time you're watching this. Okay. I challenge you to post 100 pieces of content for the next 30 days. And it can even be quadrupled, or I don't know what the 5 is, but it can even be multiplied when you post it, not just on Instagram. You post it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, your podcast. If you have a podcast, now you have like all these pieces of content. So that could be like up to anywhere from 15 to 20 pieces of content in one day, if you choose to do it and show up consistently. And I'm challenging you to choose to show up and do it consistently. I'm doing that right now. So there will be an updated video 30 days from now. The past 2 days, I've already posted 7 pieces of content. Yeah, 7 pieces of content. And I'm going to continue to do that and show up. But I also have a process. And this is the same process that I teach my members within Instagram Monetization Accelerator. And I dive even deeper into that within Convert to Scale, which is my higher ticket program. So if you know that you're looking for a membership in a community to join, comment monetize below and we will get you connected with the right people. So that way we can share with you the opportunity. But let's do a real quick recap, because I love recaps. So when it comes to selling on social media, simplified, you want to make sure that you're working to grab more attention. And how you're going to do that? Build, borrow, or buy. I find that build is the best way. It's the most organic way. And it's just you showing up authentically, consistently as yourself. So I hope that you found this valuable. Leave a comment below on what is going to be your first action step and game plan for that content piece that you're going to post tomorrow, and what platforms that you're going to focus on. And make sure to subscribe if you're not already. I go live and share tips and value every single week. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I can't wait to see the content that you create. Bye for now.